Oh, I just thought of this, y'all. I've been to some Airbnbs that have earbuds for your ear because they're so close to the interstate. And you got to put them in because the interstate or they got loud music at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Y'all know how Dominicans roll. And so, if you got some earbuds in your damn Airbnb, you might not get no sleep. I've seen it. Wow, after 4 years of living in the Dominican Republic, visiting friends and families at different Airbnbs, you have to pay attention to this when you are visiting the Dominican Republic. I promise you, you are going to want to watch this all the way through. I got 5 things that you need to look out for when getting an Airbnb in the Dominican Republic. All right, let's get started. Number 1, it's probably one of the most important on this list. That is location, location, location. You have to know where you are. You have to look at the ratings, if it's 2 stars, 3 stars, you have to read it because you might look at the inside and say, oh man, this place is nice. And look at the price, it's $55, $75. And you got everything, all the amenities in the inside, but the outside looks like garbage. And it's horrible trying to get through there. So just don't assume that the inside is nice and it looks great and big screen TVs and all of that other good stuff. Don't assume. Make sure you can even pull it up on MapQuest, pull up the directions and see where you're located. I think about Denzel Washington in Training Day when everybody was just standing outside looking. Think about that. Yeah, I've seen it before. All right, number 2, hot water. We assume that we always have hot water. In America, we have hot water automatically. We just turn it on and we have hot water. Most of the Dominicans don't even have hot waters. The majority of them, 80 to 90% of them don't have it. You know, we gotta have water because we're spoiled. We're so spoiled rotten. Hot water, hot water, hot water. Make sure you check that list and make sure it has hot water on there. So that's number 2. I'm used to cold water because I'm part Dominican now after 4.5 years. Let's go to number 3. All right, just because an Airbnb says they have a backup generator, that does not mean that you have an air condition. Let me break it down. Some of these generators are just hooked up to the basics. Refrigerator, the lights, the television, stuff like that. It's not hooked up to the air condition. So what do you have to do? You have to turn the fan on. If they have a fan in there, sometimes they don't have a fan. So don't assume just because the lights go out, and the lights go out often here in the Dominican Republic, it depends on where you are. Don't assume that when the lights go out and the backup generator kicks on, you got air conditioning. You're gonna be hot. You better have a fan in there. That's a good one, ain't it? Number 4, you guys, I've had some friends to get a nice Airbnb and no elevator. Yes, sometimes you have to walk up those steps and it's that Airbnb is on the 3rd or 4th or 5th floor and you did not sign up for Gold's Gym, but you're gonna think you did. So remember, make sure it's on the right floor. Make sure you have an elevator because sometimes you just assume. And I already said what happens when you assume. That's number 4. Number 5, here's number 5. This is the last one. I'm gonna give you a bonus after this also. But in the Dominican Republic, we assume that just because it says internet, you have great internet. I've been in an Airbnb and visited Airbnb where they just had the little box. You know the little box that you hold? I'll show it to you. You'll see it right here. But that little box that you have, the internet box that you kind of portable box, they have that hooked up for internet. And the internet is very, very slow. So you have to make sure that the Airbnb has good internet and don't just assume because it says internet and Wi-Fi, you have great internet. Because I've been to some places that has the lowest of the lowest internet. Like I said, I even seen the little portable boxes and they said, yeah, we got internet, it's right there. talk about the box. I got the same damn box in my pocket. So anyway, that's number 5. Here's a bonus. Y'all ready for this? I have had a friend to get an Airbnb, and it says it really big, do not flush toilet tissue or wipes. But we do it anyway. We think it's just gonna go down and we'll be out of the country by the time it floods. But guess what? A lot of times they check their Airbnb before they leave. This guy had to pay over $200 to get it snaked out because it says it in English right there. Do not flush toilet paper or wipes down the drain or down the toilet. So you make sure you do that because you might have a bill before you leave because that toilet paper ain't going down, y'all. I promise it's not. So hey, make sure you listen to that. That's just a bonus I want to throw in there because we just assume and we think we at the Embassy Suites. Now in Santo Domingo, you probably can do it at the Embassy Suites. Matter of fact, I've been there and they don't say nothing about flushing, your toilet paper down the toilet. But when you go to these Airbnbs, you better have a bag, a Walmart bag or a Piggly Wiggly bag, and make sure you put all your waste and your wipes in there. God bless, may peace be still. Thanks so much for being a part of the Dominican route. The Dominican route. God bless. Peace.
Residential Catalea has 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms beachfront suites. Call or text the Dominican route today for a $5,000 discount on your purchase price. Everything is turnkey for you. We will take you step by step in purchasing your beachfront property in the Dominican Republic. You can use it to live in, rental, Airbnb, or just a summer getaway home. These beautiful properties are located in Guayacanes, Dominican Republic. 20 minutes from the airport in Santo Domingo. Call or text today on WhatsApp 225-409-8806. Don't procrastinate on these beautiful beachfront properties. Reach out now.